Hello, I'm Assemblymember Shirley Weber, and I'm just checking in with you to talk about a few things that are important. First of all, this is National Census Day, and I want to congratulate everyone who's already turned in their census. But to those of you who haven't, this is an important day. This is National Census Day, in which every American should be counted. And we're counting on you to fill out the forms to basically be counted in California. It's the first time that we've ever had the census online, so it only takes about 10 minutes, sometimes less. But in those 10 minutes, you can determine what will happen for the next 10 years. What schools we get, what hospitals we get, what roads we get fixed, what fire departments are built, and so many other things. So don't forget, in less than 10 minutes, you can determine the future, your future for the next 10 years. So be sure to fill out the census. That's extremely important. The second thing is I just wanted to once again check in with you about what's going on with the virus and what is happening in California and how we are trying so very hard to make sure that we get control of it and that we slow the spread of the virus. One of the things we're doing in terms of to slow the spread, of course, is to ask everyone to participate by one, staying at home when they can, and to make sure that they wash their hands a lot of times to make sure that you don't get the virus on your hands and then infect yourself. But in addition to all of that, to make sure that you stay at least 6 feet away from those who may infect you. So we can do that. We can basically have social distancing in our communities and make sure that the virus slows down. The other thing we're doing with the virus is trying to provide relief. And the governor has already undertaken one aspect of relief, which is to make sure that those of us who are homeowners and are responsible for paying our mortgages, that our lending companies know that. And 4 of our 5 banks, major banks, have already decided to work with us on that and to work with you in making sure that your mortgage payments get deferred. So be sure to contact them for the benefits of that. The other thing, of course, is that the federal government has now done this CARES Act and has put $2 trillion into our communities and our states to make sure that we can basically survive during this virus so that the recovery is not so difficult. And that involves a number of things. But one of the things it does that immediately impacts you is that $1,200 will be given to those who qualify, who are workers, so they can get the $1,200 and an additional $500 per child that they have. We've also got $350 million put into small businesses. That's $350 billion put into small businesses. And that will make a difference for the small businesses as they attempt to recover. So we're doing some great things. We know that it's a very difficult time, very hard for all of us. And as a result, we're asking you once again to stay safe, to stay at home when you can, to have social distancing, but most importantly, to go out today and to fill out your census because you matter and you count.